are Miss Muscles and Miss Treasure, neither of whom have any regrets at all about the crimes they have committed. Miss Muscles, is it true? You have no regrets?
Sorry. No, I wouldn't say that I don't have any regrets, but I'm going to look at it like this. I have to survive.
Now, Miss Treasure, you're looking lovely today, but any regrets? Are you sorry for what you do?
No, because what I've done has gotten me a lot of things that I've really needed in life.
Ooh, even if it belonged to somebody else?
Even if it belongs to you.
I recognize that dress she's wearing. I knew I was going to. No, seriously. No, seriously. I'd like you now to hear our first viewer calls we received following the airing of Gangsters in Drag. Listen up.
I'm calling because I am appalled. First of all, Geraldo, I am sick and tired of you doing shows on transvestites. And then, on top of it, you have to have transvestite thugs on with foul mouths. Every other word was beep, and every other action was grotesque. They don't even look like women.
This is Michelle from Winter Haven, Florida. I'm watching your show today about the transvestites who rob. I'm a shopkeeper in mid-Florida who lost everything because of them. We lost our home, our car, our credit cards, and I just sit and watch how these people affect our lives.
Now, how about your reaction to that call about the people who lost everything?
Well, Geraldo, I don't even know if that call was retaining to me. And not only that, I'm not a shop theft girl anyway.
Well, here they are, Michelle and Kenneth, ladies and gentlemen, now front row, put it in the monitor. Michelle and Kenneth Michelle operated a bridal shop in Florida. She and her husband almost faced financial ruin at the hands of these cross-dressing criminals. Michelle, what happened?
We worked 16 hours a day for 5 years. We lost our house over it. We finally bought our house. We worked hard. We had a wonderful car, you know. Our kids, after this happened, we had to go without a phone for a year. We had to go without air conditioning. We had to go without simple things like cable because you people steal from my hard work. And the thing of it is, I'm not homophobic. I'm not against any race. I don't care if you want to look pretty, but go get a job and earn it.
That's if I may say something, I'm sorry that these things happen to you, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone, but I don't break in shops. I don't steal. The fabulous clothes I wear, I make. Okay?
No, hold it. Now, Miss Muscles, is it your thing to pose as a woman in distress?
Yes, it is. I don't get distressed of breaking no stoves.
What she does is pose as a damsel in distress with a broken down car. The motorist stops, thinking he's helping a lady out, and then she mugs him.
They didn't break in the store to do it. The one young man worked for us because he wanted to be a designer, and he had a rough background and everything. So it's like, here, do this. He was well. We helped him find other work, doing other shops, and one shop is completely gone due to him, and he was carrying the stuff out the back door.
And the day that he stole all this stuff to go all to all the gay shops, or the gay drag bars, to sell them, the day that he did that, before he walked out the door, while I was 7.5 months pregnant, he asked for $10 for cigarettes.
So why are you saying us and not him?
People like you and you are criminals.
No, wait.
Miss Treasure and Miss Muscle.
You get what you want.
No, I don't make my money that matter, first of all.
You don't care how you get what you want. Well, you say it's none of our... It is my business because I don't have anything left.
I'm very sorry.
Do you buy your stuff?
Do you buy your stuff? If you pick me up on the streets, that's about it.
Yes, ma'am.
But your store, I do not do.
Yes, ma'am.
It's wrong, and it hurts us.
Excuse me. Just because one person does something wrong, you don't take a whole class of people that did it. Whoever did it, claim them.
You take what you want.
Both the lovely Miss Muscles and the lovely Miss Treasure admit to us that they are serial criminals.
I'm a prostitute. I don't break in stores. Now she sits her big thick up in his pink suit.
I am
I
not
broke in your
No,
store.
don't
I
insult
didn't break in the
No.
store. I don't even break in stores,
I
darling.
didn't say it was you personally.
You said there's some people like
admit
you.
to being a criminal, and that's what I'm mad
You
about.
mugged your John.
Well, you categorize each individual as each
You are a
individual.
Wait a
criminal,
second.
and
Let me
you
ask
need to
Miss
be
Treasurer.
prosecuted for being
Miss
a
Treasurer,
criminal.
Miss Treasurer
I
Donnelly,
admit to prostitution.
Okay.
I didn't admit to breaking in stores.
Miss Treasurer, how many men have you mugged?
I don't have that many fingers.
So don't feel as if these are the angels of life. Yes, sir.
Do you find that when you stop on the road waiting for someone acting as a damsel in distress, sometimes you have to wait a real long time?
My dear, as hard as it's to believe, I'm sure your wife don't have any of this. Now, I'm absolutely sure you'd like to take a doggy bag home, wouldn't you?
All that
Ta-ta.
meat, no potatoes.
All that meat, no potatoes.
What do you think, honey?
Oh, it's
wait.
unbelievable. It's unbelievable. For me, it's just, well, I don't know.
Miss Treasurer has a lovely gown on, though. No. All right, all right, Miss Treasurer and Miss Muscles have agreed to stay the whole program, so if you have questions for them later in the broadcast, certainly direct it in their direction. Kenneth and Michelle, our hearts go out to you. Hardworking people, terribly victimized.